game number 2. Live odds, SBR odds, and sportsbookreview.com. Check out the rating guide, Raptors and Bucks. 5 o'clock Pacific, NBA TV. Bucks at home now. Series tied at 1. Laying 1.5, 196.5 the total. All the early money on the Bucks. And why not? The Greek Freak was great again. And Lowry and DeRozan shot the ball well. And it was still a one-possession game late, Teddy.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, Toronto had better energy and better purpose than they did in Game 1. They led by 13 in the fourth quarter. And yet they were still life and death to win the game down the stretch. Didn't sniff a point spread cover in those final minutes. And look, this is a team, they struggle to adjust to the length of that Bucks D. We don't talk often enough about how lanky the Bucks defenders are. They're all tall, and you're talking about some ridiculous wingspans on Milwaukee. But the ball movement was there in Game 2. 24 assists, 6 different players had at least 2 assists. Lowry and DeRozan, remember with all the shooting struggles, Game 1, 9 of 32 for 31 points. Well, Game 2, it was 15 of 30 from the floor and 45 points. Dwayne Casey's quote, "I thought we did a better job of moving the basketball. They're a long team. We had to do a better job of spacing, creating space with screens, zip passes. You just can't throw," as my college coach used to say, "dying quail passes." And I thought we did a better job with on-time, on-target passes. And they did good enough to win the game, not good enough to cover the point spread.
I tell you, this is a pretty good Milwaukee team, and a different team, a good team with Middleton back. Brogdon struggled in Game 2, but he shot the ball well in Game 1 and had 16 points. They've had a big lift from Monroe. So now we'll see how they adjust to the pressure. That Game 2 was a free roll, and now a lot of people think they can win this series. But with the Greek Freak, and it's not just the Greek Freak, Toronto cannot handle, and they're worried about Milwaukee's length here, Teddy.
Well, I mean, they probably should. And when you look at the adjusted series price for this one, the Raptors are still chalk. They're still in the minus $2 range. But obviously, we've seen a lot of respect for Milwaukee. They've earned it. Let me go back to Dwight Lowry for a minute, or Kyle Lowry, I should say, for a minute. Coming off that really, I mean, we ripped him. Everybody ripped him. He's a guy who's had a really bad playoff history and hasn't lived up to his regular season stats. Here's what Dwayne Casey said, quote, "It was just his competitive edge. I've seen him in the trenches before. He's always bounced back. It's just who he is. He's a fighter, a competitor. I knew he wasn't going to be satisfied with the way he played in the first game." And that's the key to the series in my mind, is Lowry. Lowry brings his A game. The Raptors are going to win this series. Lowry doesn't bring his A game. Well, Milwaukee's clearly alive. And remember, the Bucks, they ran good plays down the stretch. They missed a couple of good looks. Jason Kidd, quote, "I think the guys fought. It would have been easy to let go of the rope. We got down, but they kept playing. We had an opportunity there. We had some great looks. The ball goes halfway down and then comes out. That's basketball." Giannis, quote, "I think we definitely gained some things out of these 2 games. I think we got the rotation. We did what we were supposed to. We played hard. They had some leads. We came back. We had a chance to take the lead, and the ball didn't go in. We did the right things. We had the right plays." So it's not a Bucks team that lacks confidence here. Worth noting for totals bettors, these 2 teams combined to hit 25 of 53 from three-point range in Game 2. That turned a relatively slow-paced game into an over. The three-pointers are falling. This Game 2 could go over, but not with my money.
All right, up next, the Spurs and the Grizzlies. An epic rant from Fizdale. We'll see if it works with the officials in Game 3. And let's make it 5 out of 6 with the play of the day on Sportsbook. Betting insight today on SBRpicks.com. Hey guys, for the full video, go to SBRpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.